There's someone in your life right now who's hiding something. They look calm, they sound calm, but I'm about to tell you what's really going on in their head, and it's going to make you question everyone you know, including yourself. You know that one person who's annoyingly calm? Like, the building's literally on fire, alarms screaming, people running, and they're just standing there like, huh, warm today. Yeah, that person. But here's what nobody tells you. Not all calm people are actually calm. Some are faking it so hard their internal monologue is just one long scream. Some are broken. Some are secretly 10 steps ahead of you. And one type? They've unlocked a cheat code to life that the rest of us will never understand. Buckle up, because we're about to dissect the 4 types of calm people. And trust me, one of them is you. Type 1. The calm faker, aka the swan of panic. This person looks like they have it together. Smooth, collected. Meanwhile, their brain is hosting a full-blown disaster movie. Picture this. They're in a meeting. Boss asks, any questions? Their brain, everything is a question. Who am I? Why am I here? Did I turn off the stove? Their mouth, nope. All good. Psychologists call this surface acting, basically emotional theater. And it's exhausting. They're like a duck gliding on water while underneath, their little duck feet are paddling at Mach 5. Here's what makes them fascinating. They've weaponized their anxiety. Studies from Stanford show that people who fake confidence actually become more confident over time. Their brain can't tell the difference between real and performed emotions. So yeah, they're lying. But they're lying so well, even their neurons believe it. But here's the dark side. This type burns out hard. Maintaining that mask 24/7 is like running a marathon while smiling for the camera. They seem fine for months, then have a complete breakdown over something tiny, like their coffee order being wrong. And everyone's confused, like, it's just coffee. But it's never just coffee. It's 6 months of suppressed panic finally finding an exit. The giveaway. When things get really bad, they'll hit you with the deadliest phrase in human language. I'm fine. And you know that I'm fine is code for I'm 3 minor inconveniences away from a complete meltdown. Type 2. The numb survivor, aka the walking scar tissue. Then there's type 2. The person who's calm because they've already survived the apocalypse twice. They've been through breakups, betrayals, loss, rock bottom, and came out the other side with this eerie, unshakable stillness. When chaos hits, they don't panic. They just sigh and go, yeah, I've seen worse. Their calmness isn't peace. It's emotional scar tissue. It's what happens when your nervous system gets so overloaded it just shuts off the alarm. Psychologically, this is called emotional numbing, a defense mechanism. Their brain learned that freaking out doesn't help, so it stopped trying. What most people don't realize, this type has developed what trauma researchers call stress inoculation. They've been exposed to so much chaos that their threat detection system recalibrated. A flat tire? A job loss. To them, it's just Tuesday. Not because they don't care, but because their brain has categorized these as survivable based on past data. And here's the heartbreaking part. They're often the most empathetic people you'll ever meet. Why? Because they know pain intimately. They're the friend who shows up at 3 a.m. when you're falling apart. They don't offer toxic positivity. They just sit there with you in the dark because they know that sometimes that's all you need. They seem strong, and they are, but that strength was forged in fire they never asked for. If this is you, you're tougher than you think. But also, it's okay to feel again. You've earned the right to not be strong all the time. We're continuing with type 3, the Overthinker strategist. You know this person. They're the human backup plan. Type 3 doesn't panic. Ever. Because they have already mentally lived through every possible disaster scenario twice. You'll say, hey, what if this goes wrong? And they'll look at you dead serious and say, I have plan B, plan C, and a contingency plan for if plan C develops sentience and betrays me. They're calm because they've pre-stressed about everything. By the time the actual crisis happens, they're bored of it. You see it all the time. A group project completely falls apart. Everyone's losing their minds. And this person just calmly pulls out a 47-slide backup presentation they made and is like, relax. I saw this coming in 2019. Here's what makes them brilliant. Their brain operates like a supercomputer running constant risk assessments. This isn't just a feeling. There's science here. Neuroscience shows that people with high trait anxiety can actually make better decisions under pressure, precisely because they've already wargamed every single outcome. They are the ones who bring a full first aid kit, a phone charger, and a backup phone charger to a casual picnic. Everyone laughs at them until someone needs a band-aid. Then they're a hero. But here's the cost, and it's a big one. They can never fully relax. Even on vacation, their brain is running background calculations. What if the flight gets delayed? What if I forgot to unplug the toaster? Did the pet sitter remember the specific gravitational pull required for the dog's water bowl? They are mentally exhausted before the day even starts. There. Calmness is not Zen. It is preemptive damage control. So, if this is you, listen. Your brain is a gift. It's a superpower. But also, not everything needs a backup plan. Sometimes you can just exist. It's a wild concept, I know. Okay, let's move on. Type 4, the true chill soul. Also known as the enlightened unicorn. This is the rarest type. The person who is genuinely, truly calm. Not faking it. Not numb. Not overthinking. Just chill. Their flight gets delayed 5 hours. They just go, cool, more time for snacks. Their car breaks down on the side of the road. Guess we're walking. Nice day for it. Their secret is something called radical acceptance. They don't fight reality. They don't personalize problems or make it about them. They just adapt. Psychologically, they have mastered cognitive reframing. They see stress as a neutral event. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just a thing that is happening. What separates them from everyone else is this. They have cracked the code, the ability to separate an event from the emotion tied to it. Something bad happens, and instead of spiraling into, why me? Why is this happening? They just observe it like a scientist. Huh, interesting. What now? And again, this is backed up. Research from Yale shows that people with high psychological flexibility, that ability to adapt, live longer, have better relationships, and report way higher life satisfaction. And here's the secret sauce. They've mastered what's called temporal distancing. When something stressful happens, their brain automatically zooms out and asks one simple question. Will this matter in 5 years? And 99% of the time, the answer is no. So they don't waste precious emotional energy on it. They're not cold or unfeeling. They're just incredibly efficient with their mental resources. They are the person on life's roller coaster with their hands in the air screaming with joy, while the rest of us are white-knuckling the safety bar, wondering why we ever agreed to this. If this is you, teach us your ways, O wise one. Seriously, we are taking notes. So which one are you? The calm faker? The numb survivor? The overthinker strategist? Or the true chill soul? The absolute truth is calmness isn't about never feeling stress. It's about what you do with it. And honestly, even if you're faking it right now, if you fake it long enough, one day it just becomes real. And that's not some toxic positivity garbage. That is neuroscience. Your brain can literally rewire itself. So the next time life gets chaotic, channel your inner calm, even if it's just on the surface. Because who knows, you might just trick your brain into actually believing it. Drop a comment below. Which type are you? And if you know someone who is annoyingly, impossibly calm, tag them. Let's expose them.